Get me in. 48 seconds. Gonna walk directly into DC. The sticky napalm catches two. The Hex will fly out from Jirax. They want this kill on Resolution. The decay lets him on the back. They still need more damage to come in here. They look towards Weeha. 3 sticky napalm charges on him. Not easy to run away with the clap. They're gonna get more, but they need one more attack, and there it is from Mind Control. I'll get it. What do we got for predictions? Let's do it quickly.
I did 20 to 30.
Position just above the mid lane. To Fada before he hits his level 6, and Fada been very aggressive against Weeha, and hard to know when the Chen's going to leave his jungle.
And unfortunately for Misery, the 4-minute rune is about to spawn, and Fada looking to secure it with the help of Jirax.
Well, Nyx Assassin's going to get the stun in 3 seconds. The rune's going to spawn, so Moon knows he's already used his first stun. There's a secondary one. Spy Carapace tries to stop it, but Alchemist gets the bounty rune, so it's more than a good value for a top lane. Mind Control surrounded on 3 sides. Fireflies up on the hillside. Resolution's actually burning here. He has to waveform away. Kuro will rotate over, puts down the tombstone with the double decay. Misery's low. Mind Control can keep fighting here. Misery needs more movement speed out of here. You got a decay up in 2 seconds time, and the zombies just kept slowing him down. Another decay with 4 sticky napalm charges. They can keep going on Oracle. They got illusions from Kuro, so diving into the tower is no problemo as Zaska keeps running out. Yes, uses Fortune's End to get himself out of here, and the Batrider Resolution will get a revenge kill, and they can hold Kuro between the towers. Now he'll have to run down south. Misery, a penitent man, shall he pass? Fortune's End's off cooldown in 1 second time, so that can be prepared, and that will in fact be the kill. Resolution did the initial damage with the waveform. Really good gank, but then they pushed the issue a little too far.
Nice play from Sox over there. They could have easily backed off, but they saw the 4 sticky napalm stack.
Nice
I thought that was the time to go.
Move's getting ripped apart underneath his own. He's going to be seen by Mind Control. Cannons will be thrown out by Misery, but Jirax arrives with the stun, and Misery, they're going to realize with where he was. Oh, okay, yeah. Undetected.
Hex going on to the mid lane. We in a lot of trouble getting bursted down. Ursa
right there. If Mu goes past that, he'll know, and Jirax is just like, okay, it's not going to happen. He attacks the ward once. Kuro has to finish the job. They're coming into the mid lane to fight. Finger of Death on Misery. Concoction's done. They do have that false promise. Misery will survive just that little bit longer. Fada not a healthy man. Neither is Mind Control, but at least he'll avoid the Timber Chain from Weeha. He doesn't have a lot of trees to work with, but he still has enough with the Chakram to rip apart the Batrider.
That was a very awkward positioning for Liquid.
Oh,
they wanted to retreat, but they were
Spy
under
Carapace sets up. He was inside the acid spray, hence the instant stun onto Fada. And the tombstone is not
T1 tower.
Does Jirax know about the ward? He's still got a sentry ward on him. They burn so many on the top that getting extra wards in. Okay, but some of them should jump in. Saska, he's still got that false promise if he wants to use it, and he will do so. But I think he understands the fact that he is most definitely going to die. Purifying Flames as much as he can, and throws one over. That faith they may have in the vision in the Radiant jungle could work against them as DC move in towards the tier 1 tower. Mind Control with the Firefly. He's going to break the smoke. It's just Spike Carapace will stun him up. The follow-up stun. He's like, oh, I don't find, like, you go off and do Roshan. Well, the trade-off's fine, not losing any towers, but Alchemist still gains about 3,000 gold while you're doing it. Resolution, easy replicate jump out.
However, Liquid are still behind in net worth, despite having an Alchemist on their team.
It's the power of an Alchemist, but it's also the bad side about the Alchemist, right? Yep. Like it's very deceiving how much power Liquid's got over DC.
What power?
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's deceiving. The gold advantage is sitting just at 600 in favor of DC.
Jirax only halfway to his Blink Dagger, Undying, has max 2.
They found Mind Control. Okay, that stun wasn't quite right, but Spike Carapace will still do its work. That's a guaranteed thing. Stand inside the Firefly.
Just waiting for Alchemist.
We won't have to wait that long. He's almost got the Manta. Buys the recipe now, can send the courier over in a bit.
But Manta's not even the word go.
What is the word go? Because you still got Octarine to get after that, if that's your choice.
It's more a timing. Oh, Fada gets caught up by Mu, the Spike Carapace.
Radiant scanning. Do they know that Mu is here? Mu comes in through the rear. Fada actually turned off his Radiant so he could TP out just in case, and the Impel will work, so BT's on cooldown for Fada. He can't get down to the bot lane, which is exactly where Weeha is going to jump in. Jirax with the adaptive strike. The Chakram was almost enough to kill him off. So now DC can attack. Fada can't come home. This is a tier 3 tower guaranteed. Mind control, try and slow things down. Throwing out the Firefly. Decay as well from Undying, something the DC had to keep in mind, but while Mateleman, Troll trapped up, doesn't feel too comfortable. Alchemist still running down, he's coming through the mid lane at the moment. The Undying Tombstone trying to keep it alive, won't happen however, even with the help of the Soul Rip, who's also coming in.
What a sneaky maneuver from Moo to secure this T3 and perhaps even lane for them.
Yeah, they can just keep going for more. False promise on Weeha. They're protected, being healed up. They can actually send him back if they want to, and then he can just BT back the front lines if he does drop down too low. But Fada out so far, Chemical Rage is wearing off. The Chen has dropped down, they get the drag back thanks to Lasso. Weeha will go down, but Tummerman gets himself a double kill. They're moving for more, they're moving for Moo. If they can reach him up the hill and far away. Away from the Liquid lineup. They target was, so he sees Misery. So Mateleman jumps over, tries to get the slow, but then the Centaur stops, holds him in position. In comes Weeha as well. They can go for the Ursa, and Rage will trigger a big double stun coming in from Jirax. The fight will split a little bit. Oracle does drop. He said Mind Control was looking for him. It was the Alchemist of Fada that gets the kill, and now Nyx Assassin, Spire Carapace, double stuns all he wants. The Mad Rider will claim one of his own, and Weeha hexed up, stunned up. Finger of Death has already been triggered, so they don't have the burst damage against Weeha, but Resolution, he's got a knee blade online, brings down Mind Control. That Timber Chain not working perfectly for Weeha, so Kuro tries to walk it off. Fada, for some reason, is just cutting the line. I say for some reason, he actually managed to find the Chen. For someone to come, though. They're not really that quick at bringing down Roshan. Not anywhere near as quick as Liquid, and now Liquid are going to smoke up. They're looping in, so DC, they're going to wrap around the back line. Observer Ward down, Liquid, they get inside the pit, but now they realize that Fada is not alone. Timber Chain over, they're going to split up to find the back line, catching up 3 heroes in DC. Subcat has to actually ulti himself to stay alive. Support's coming in, they decay. You can say goodbye to Misery. Is there more damage? It's actually over on Kuro. It's the damage that Weeha is doing, but Kuro stays alive with the Great Soul Rip. This fight is split in multiple parts. Moo slowing down the bottom thanks to his Spike Carapace, but Mateleman can finally bring in some extra damage. The TP out as Weeha. He's actually holding back on the sidelines. Now he can rejoin. The Mind Control wants to go for more. He does not have a lasso. Kuro's being hunted by Weeha. Dodges the Chakram. But Fada comes in with the extra stun. Weeha, 20 reactive armor charges up at the moment. They need more damage. They need more control. They're actually hiding underneath the acid spray. Having to retreat back out, Mateleman chasing up to Weeha. Kuro giving the decays. He's got so many charges stolen that DC doesn't have a lot of life to work with, but it's still enough for Weeha to kill off the Ursa. Mind Control wants to get more. Fada can't reach him. Now Weeha with the Chakram down. There's your vision. Stun will connect, or no it won't. You'll step the up, allowing Weeha to survive a little bit longer. They got Finger of Death available from Jirax, but it's not even required. The fight lasts so long, you're even capable of respawning and bringing in more damage. Now Fada with this on a Misery, they can put the finger to work, bringing down the Chen. The mech, no!
He's been dying in a lot of these fights. I don't believe he used Bloodstone last time either. He got hexed up right before. Mind Control looking for a kill on Resolution.
They found him. The stuns are there and Resolution. And second level BTs. It probably means Ag and Inceptors are on the way for everyone else. Misery caught out by Mateleman with the Diffuser Blade. Misery can't really run fast enough. And doesn't want to burn his line to go along with his Blink Dagger. Mateleman hunting for kills. They're going to find New. And both will be stunned up by the Spire Carapace, but it doesn't stop the kill. The Lasso was still holding its target.
Moo was playing so well up until Fada turned off his Radiance. And now Fada Radiance on, he's not scared of Nyx Assassin. Nyx Assassin has no buyback.
Oh boy, at least Weeha, the Lotus Orb, able to actually return that stun from Fada. Spike, the Chakram doing some good work too. But with Tombstone down, coming in close will be difficult. Now the Nyx Assassin, he is able to buy back, come back to the front lines, looking for the Spike Carapace stun. Radiance turns off again for Fada. The Tombstone finally brought down by DC, so they can get rid of the Undead army. They also get a copy of the Alchemist with the Radiance turned on. So they're able to get that with the replicate.
Still a little bit until Aegis and Cheese. Liquid need to kill the Nyx Assassin just one more time. I'm surprised he had gold for that. Must have just ticked up.
He's only at 150, so yep. They still have to wait. Part of the trigger camp Trigger Chemical Rage.
Alchemist also bought Moonshard before this fight.
Vada's still got his Radiance turned on, so they get the Spire Carapace into the Pal, and with the stun, that's why he's been keeping it off for so long. Easiest setup ever, and the one time he leaves his Radiance turned on, DC capitalize, and now they're hunting for more. They're gonna track down Kuro. Weeha is here. Yule Scepter holding Battleider in position. The stun from Mu, a little bit off target, and then you have the lasso. Mind Control wants to get out here. Spire Carapace comes back off cooldown just at the nick of time.
And they lose the gem.
Oh, that shit lost gem too. Okay.
I would even suggest replacing the Radiance at this point. I don't know what you'd replace it with. AC maybe? Heart? Heart? That's actually not that bad here.
AC are the only ones that know he's alive.
They don't have a T3 on mid or bottom though. This could be the perfect opportunity for them to smoke up into their base. However, they do not have any BKBs. So fighting the Timbersaw and Next Assassin, Morphling going to be very difficult if they don't have vision before them. Matoma Man just waiting up the hill. Mu, is he going to walk into this?
Yeah, he does. They jump in. They spike Carapace, however, breaking him free. Now the double chakras going to work. The Gem of Truth is already on the deck. The Battleider exploded. Weeha will join him, however, in the afterlife. Perfect finger of death, and now it is going to work over to the Oracle. In the trees, they can go into the base as well. Look for a Raxing time. And the Spike Carapace will be available, but that's only if the Six Assassin can remain alive. Misery, move! Element just gets a triple kill. Screw Vada. That Ursa's doing the work. But you got pressure being applied in the bottom lane by Resolution, and Liquid will be falling back. Resolution TP's back to the mid lane. They're giving a lot of respect to what that Morphling could have done to them.
They picked at least like 3-4 times.
Yeah.
Well, BKB has been purchased by Alchemist. He has replaced his armlet with it, so now he can leave that Radiance on. Actually, I don't know. He still gets stunned first. He will die.
Yeah, and that's kind of the problem, right? And it's happening when Fada is sieging.
Yeah, he might need to turn it off, and then once he BKBs, he can turn it on. But let's see how they approach this. No buyback quite yet on Alchemist. Just needs maybe 1 or 2 more creeps, or better yet, a Rex.
Keep your eyes on the Vision game. Tombstone will be dropped nice and early. Spire Carapace already there. Fada stunned up number 1. Look at the E-Blade pop. Fada gets ripped apart. They try to keep alive with the Thorum. And a huge triple stun from Jirax. It's still not enough. You've got Liquid in very deep underneath the tier 4 towers. They get through the Oracle. But now Weeha, he has to buy back so he can go to work again. Morphling, Resolution, still untouched throughout this fight. Can they please kill that Tombstone as well? That's a good, nice thing to do. As Weeha, he can't reach the 2 retreating Team Liquid players. Or maybe he can. Chakra back off cooldown, slowing down Matoma. He can chain the second one now, playing leapfrog with the Blades of Steel after Matoma. Chain forward, whirling death off cooldown at the moment. Jirax needs to stun him up, give a little bit of space, but now the Nyx Assassin, he misses on the stun. They'll split the Aegis now. Morphling as a replicate, so he's gonna jump into that. They join the fight, Matoma gets exploded. Morphling gets the kill, so even more mind of Resolution. And then looking at mid lane, they can just actually rotate the bottom. There's a buyback available for the Ursa. They can force this out, or they can take the bottom lane of Rax.
I have never seen a game hinge so precariously on a Radiance that was turned on or off. But honestly, that is what has made this game go this far. 2 deaths. 2 very crucial deaths on the Alchemist simply because he had his Radiance on. And he was so vigilant about it in the maybe 20 to 35 minute phase of the game.
He threw the acid spray down. I think that's actually what triggered the Spike Carapace to start with. He had it on top of the rack.
Either or, it would have. Yeah, I think if you preemptively BKB, it's fine, but he was like
double stun, Resolution, and Weeha caught. Again, another Tombstone fight. Weeha, he's got the false promise to keep him alive and chain himself away with the Chakrams, making it difficult for Liquid to keep this chase going, but it will be enough. Weeha, he will survive. But Morphling is down, so is the Oracle. Buybacks are available. Right now, everything seems to center around the team fight to win. Resolution, he's out a long way. Jirax can be coming caved in. He'll use the Lincolns to trigger the Yules to trigger the Lincoln Sphere, and then the jump forward. Resolution can't get out to his replicate, or can he? The Aegis Immortal will trigger. He'll come back to life in a moment, but the rest of DC has now arrived. The E-Blade pop used over on Kuro. Kuro still holding onto the cheat. He's going to trigger that one as well. The BKBs off from Weeha and Matoma. They're looking for the fight. Resolution doesn't have his BKB. It's flying out in the Kuro at the moment, but in comes Mu. The BKB is wearing off for Alchemist, and the double stun, perfect. Kuro's gonna drop their waveform forward. The Spike Carapace combo Durex and Father on the back lines. Now it's DC aggressively pushing forward. They're looking for Matubman. The Glimmer Cape will allow him to back out as they find back in range of the Tombstone. The Sharkrams fly forward. Matubman, he's actually gonna try and TP out right in front of DC and drop. No buyback available for the Ursa. Sparta TP's back as quickly as he possibly can to get control of it. Says buyback for Team Liquid. They trigger already. That Lincoln Sphere on Resolution. He does have the replicate available as DC also push in the mid. Resolution keeps going on this top lane. They don't just want to commit to him just yet. Kuro can start stealing a little bit of the life. That's Resolution. He just dives in, finds the first kill. Mind control. He'll drag back Sasuke, so there's no Oracle save, but Resolution is just so big. He's beating the crap out of Kuro. He'll focus now onto the ranks. 3 heroes still down for Liquid. The BKB is worn off from Fada, so he has to be careful with the Nyx Assassin on the field. To walk into that acid spray, get an extra stun if he's not careful. But the top melee ranks is gone. Megas. DC have almost claimed them. Resolution still alive for the moment. Pushed out, but Tupperman jumps out. Will it be enough damage? He rips through him. That E-Blade sail, it was enough. Not with the Fusel Blade. He took it off quickly, and now Morphling is down. Buyback is available. They want to try and finish this now, DC, especially with the bash into Weeha. But Tupperman, he needs to find more. The Lotus Orb won't protect him from anything. In fact, he may even have enough for Olazu. 10 mana away, or he could just have huge amounts of damage from the Ursa. One kneel
twice, but I'm very surprised he is not sold as a Radiant Sim. Does not do that much at this point in time. Dire, as you scared, they know that Microtroll's sitting behind them. They are smoked up.
There's your jump in, Blink Lasso, Sasuke, the Spike Carapace again doing serious work from Nyx Assassin. The Lotus Orb let him break free, and Misery will send him back to base. 6 seconds until you have the Timbersaw up at least 13, and they're going for it. They're actually going after the Tier 4 tower. Spike Carapace from Moo, again stunning up Fada, thanks to that radius being turned on. Lotus to protect him, Atomic chasing him after Misery. Misery, he can't survive, the buyback's available. Now Morphling, Resolution, back to the world of the living. He needs to do some work here, but Atomic is fairly low, and that's a good target for the E-Blade. You can see him underneath the towers with the Adaptive Strike in the waveform forward, but Atomic, he's still up. A Resolution focused on Jirax. They're gonna be out grab too, and the B team back in again. Liquid want to finish this game if they possibly can, but DC holds strong. Another triple stun available. The Tummerman breaks free with the BKB. His range is up. He's just being kited. Moo firing up. He's looking for another stun. He'll get it on Fada. Concoction is brewing, but then Fada, he'll dodge it underneath the Tier 4s, but Fada losing too much life too quickly. They have enough. Waveform up. Resolution doing the things. He can keep going in the Sharkrams. Both of them on the Tummerman and Koro. You lose the Morphling. The buyback's available. That's the reason why they waited so long, so they can have 2 Morphlings in this fight. Kuro's in trouble too. He will drop a GG. Liquid will call it just shy of the hour mark. They have no more heroes to defend with. They knew the game was DC's, and they take it. Game number 1 of this 2-game series. Could have gone anywhere at the end there.
MVP Radiance.
Whew. It's a question mark. Did the item hurt them more than it helped them?
Which is incorrect. It's too anime.
I'll just keep calling you Bodhi.
Yeah, Bodhi would sound pretty freaking cool. I'm down with Bodhi. I always hated the decision to call myself Toby1.
Dust, really nice, catching out Misery. Kuro looking for a good stun here, but he wants to wait until Misery stops juking from left to right. And maybe it's worthwhile, in fact, pushing Matubman to the bottom lane, because Resolution is already here. Looking for the kill, gets away with Terror over on Jirax. Mind control, there's no flame break, all he's got is Sticky Napalm, but Sticky Napalm may be enough to bring down the Vengeful Spirit. She'll make a break for the tree line. Resolution, stun well off target there from Kuro, but the VS runs back into the Firefly. And this is one very, very dead Vengeful. TP's bottom lane, Kuro, Spike Carapace, stuns over on 2, Mind Control will arrive. He actually got Lasso at level 6. So he wants to have the control. And looks like Jirax and Matubman will team up together to get the last hits out.
Yeah, they got most of that stack and almost level 6 up on Jirax. Really know where Misery found his levels, but
it's just Misery. He's always at the right place at the right time. TP, however, takes forever to reach that bottom lane. As Suxa into the tree line. Kuro still with a stun. And the Spike Carapace available. They're waiting for Fada to rotate over so they can give their core the kill. That's
I doubt he'll notice as a Bat Rider.
Fada is really aggressive. Magic Missile will fly. He doesn't get the spin off. The arrow will connect. Now we can start spinning, but the physical damage will be more than enough to get the last hit. In fact, it was the tower to do it. Jirax will drop the golem. A quick swap out brings Weehar into a safe position.
With 1 full minute left on the Warlock ultimate, they're trying to teamfight in the mid lane with the aura, with the healing ward, but still their biggest teamfight ability is not ready.
Oh, nice lasso. Able to grab him. They got dust available as well in case they are worried about the invis.
And yeah, as
he's baiting the gank, man, for Batrider to come in from behind. Didn't realize Mind Control doesn't have his Blink Dagger just yet. Now Resolution gets to put that Shadow Blade to work straight away. The Dark Pact breaks free of any kind of stun. So Slark kills off the Nyx, the swap back into a stun. The arrow, not really enough. Mind Control gets back.
In the meantime, he has money for Necro.
Oh, this is one way to do it. No sentry ward in the lane. Mu attempts a TP, hits with Vendetta, follows up stun. Misery. Again going to work, they get the roar over on Fada. Man, he did not survive long at all. That courier actually died on bottom lane. So it wasn't in fact Misery sniping it out. That courier had the Necro recipe too. That was the level 1 Necro books of Matumberman. Down the drain.
Oh, nice roar from them. Fada maybe farming out a little bit too aggressively. He
nice
didn't even have a completed Yasha.
Jirax, oh, they hit the lasso over on Resolution. He already triggered the Dark Pact. Kuro will get the follow-up stun, but Resolution into the Shadow Dance. Breaks free as well. They find a better one. It's going to be Kuro. Quick jump in, Resolution. Kuro's Spike Carapace won't save him. The jump forward from Mind Control. They don't find anything apart from a roar on Mind Control. Necrogus focusing him down. Another jump in. Resolution will find a double kill. Matumberman is around with Vendetta trying to find kills, but there's no one to go with him. Like, you could potentially send Wolves with him.
Resolution in the mid lane.
He just uses Dark Pact.
He has Aegis. Who cares?
Yeah, true. Is she building a Lincoln's? I thought he'd go Scardy because he's just so far ahead.
He
He's
knows
building a Lincoln's.
Something strange is happening, he says.
Yeah, they're jumping. Blink, Lasso, catching out Misery. They bring down the Bounty Hunter. Even with the attempted swap, it won't be enough. The Moonlight Shadow trying to give that protection too, but Weehar, the Aghanim Scepter, dropping down the damage, but upheaval. DC having a hard time getting out of this one. Omnislash doing most of the work to kill off the VS. They've done great work here, Team Liquid, but can they keep it up? Resolution into the Shadow Dance. He can pounce himself over the hill, but not far enough away. He'll come back in again.
He survived for a very long time in the last fight, if he even died at all.
That sentry's still there. Liquid, they hit the scan. They know the DC is coming up to them. They come underneath that sentry ward. Resolution misses the pounce. Matumberman going to get the Necro units off, and he moves over towards Misery. Again, the Bounty Hunter. His target number 1, but Jirax gets hit by an arrow. Wonderful swap out by the VS, but it's still not enough. Misery gets hunted down. Back over to the main area of the fight where the arrow connected. DC unable to capitalize on Matumberman. So quick in dog form. Already running back over to Mu. He'll trigger his own Necro books. They try and better bond them up. Not really enough damage. Roar on Matumberman. The wolf form has worn off. In through the rear. Resolution goes to work. The rocks will drop. But where is the damage with the lasso? They keep Resolution in position. They have enough with the Starfall from Weehar. Team Liquid, they're splitting the damage up. Already with a 3-for-2 trade-off.
He has another volley of Starfalls, though, if they stay too long.
Well, they're here. There goes one Starfall. And the second set, but not enough damage. Leaps away. They get the Vengeful Spirit.
After Lasso has done his damage, or when Lasso isn't even used, they try to use a Foundry smoke. 1, 2, 3, 4 heroes.
Oh, Matumberman actually didn't get involved in that.
The scan goes out.
Perfect from Radiant, but it's not going to stop the Blink Lasso over the Beastmaster. Necro trigger, so Moonlight Shadow won't hide you. They just let Mu go down. 56 seconds. While they're thinking about ganking over on Kuro, Roshan is going to be picked out. Someone gets the Aegis Immortal, and DC are in a bad spot. Maybe with the initiation on Kuro, they can get the early advantage. Mind Control jumps forward. They're going to find Misery, so it's an Invis hero for an Invis hero. Thanks to the Necro books, they can keep the vision up. Maybe not so easy once they lose one to the arrow. So Mirana was able to connect with, and man, they're not even committing a real hero. They just want the Necro books to hit him, but they can't finish the job. They've got the movement speed available. All guys in the meantime, Roar a little bit further up, it's over on Matumberman. They lock him and control him in the lane. So Aegis Immortal, or he's going to break. He does not have his ulti form. The arrow a little bit too early, so Matumberman doesn't get hit by that, but it won't matter.
It was still on cooldown, and overall, I don't think that Roach should have been taken down. I think that was poor hot control from Beastmaster. It was sitting right there. He was like checking the room, but all you needed to do was move it maybe 500 range to the northeast, and he would have seen it. But at the end of the day, DC will be taking down the stun.
Will they? After that double stun, and then the pullback of the Vengeful Spirit, the tier 4 talents get the damage to get the kill. Kuro doesn't have Spike Carapace available, but he's got Vendetta, which he will slip back into. The healing ward gives them the life. And Kuro sees Moo running to the west. Resolution, the flame break almost connected. But Kuro again on the move. Looking for the retreating heroes of DC. There is a sentry ward. The Moonlight Shadow's going to go, so Kuro actually visible. Sasuke can initiate on this one. Kuro didn't realize. Staring down Matama, and Kuro still finding himself in the middle of the fight. Sasuke out of position. Fada, do you want to use the Omni Slash? Yeah, he will. There's still a lot of minions soaking up a lot of that Omni, so not much damage being dealt out. Not by Team Liquid at least, being done to Team Liquid. Even Matumberman running away on 500 HP.
Uh-oh, they use or they don't even...
Nice touch by mind control. He gets out, he keeps the gem. That was the critical thing for him. He cancelled his TP or else he would have got hit by the arrow. Oh, they're pinging it out. The sentry ward's even in range of it. Oh, here they come.
They might be looking for a lasso though. We see a couple heroes smoked around to the right side. Mind control ready to pounce.
There it is. He gets the jump and he found a big one. He found Moo. They want to hold him in position with the flame break into Omni Slash. Vision needs to stay up. Kuro comes in for the extra double stun. Necro books have been triggered. They spin through it in the rock column. Nice position. The Vengeful Spirit will drop as well, but Resolution still up. Matumman trying to do something about that. Chasing that little cloud to the side. He pounces back into Roshan, so Resolution is away. A 3-for-2 trade-off as Weehaw was able to track down Kuro.
If it weren't for their 15,000 gold advantage, Liquid's getting the better jump in these fights.
They might find something else, however. The bash on top of Fada. He can't get himself out of this one, so Fada will drop the Gem of True Sight, being given over to DC.
They don't have that great vision in the area. Resolution heading up now.
Fresh obs down by Kuro, but already pounced 3, 4, 5.
Left to be played.
So the pressure is on. Resolution rips apart Fada. The arrow, the Abyssal Blade, but a fresh Lotus Orb being picked up by Durax will allow them to break Fada free. So he goes back to base to heal. But the mid lane's already down, and DC are turning their attention to the bot lane.
Liquid, they need a hold here. Assassin finally,
they smoke.
Respawn.
That'll let him come in close. It'll at least stop Weehaw from having an easy blink to Hex. With the Aegis Immortal, he's able to do that. They're thinking about wrapping around the back of Misery. Blink last two, but a very quick swap from the VS. Kuro's trapped outside. He will explode, and this could be the pickoff that gives DC the fight until Fatal Bonds. Weehaw's actually dying because there's still damage being done to Sasuke. They actually bring down almost all of them. The blink away from Weehaw, he'll survive. Tumman's on the chase with the Necrobook's down. They need the vision over on Misery. Gem of True Sight's there from Mind Control too. And Misery locked. He'll trigger off the quick heal. The arrow will fly in too, but the spin from Fada, he doesn't care. Weehaw plays king of the hill, but the damage isn't going to be enough. There's still gems on the deck. The damage to Fada. Resolution, he has enough. They'll find the monster kill. Still buyback available for Fada. Liquid can reset. And this isn't the cleanest fight here for DC.
They go soon.
The Wolf from Liquid is scouting out the movement of DC quite nicely. And again, they don't have a sentry ward, so they're able to get away with that. Jump forward from Kuro. He missed his target. Weehaw follows up with the Hex Baton in the dog form. He's chasing down Moo. They want that Beastmaster God, but also at the same time, Fada away from the creep wave. Now he can let rip on the ultimate. They come down. DC coming closer. Where is that Omni Slash? Where is that damage output? It's not there yet. Resolution waiting to kill off Kuro. Now the rock will drop with the upheaval and the Fatal Bonds. The damage output is just not there. Resolution can jump forward. G-Rex try and TP back, an inch back to his fountain. It won't happen. Liquid have lost too many. It is GG as Team Liquid get 2-0'd out by DC. And a very perilous situation awaits them in the middle part of the bracket going into the last rounds. The last rounds of the group stage for him.
Or tiebreakers.
Before the play-break. Yeah, before the tiebreakers.
DC, they did not look good in the upcoming...
Dancing through the